So, what if the next massive sci-fi universe wasn't built in secret behind some studio's closed doors, but right out in the open for all of us to watch? Today, we're going to dive into Robojit and the Sand Planet, a project that is totally flipping the script on how you build a world. Let's get into it.
There's no slow burn here, no gentle intro. The story just drops us right in with this one line. It's pure chaos. You can almost feel the heat from those explosions. You know, it's a world that's under attack, and we've just landed right in the middle of the fight. And where are we seeing all this from? We're inside King Goodhat's royal chamber in the year 2065. He's watching this whole brutal assault unfold on a giant holographic screen. And you can just see the immense weight of this galactic war settling right on his shoulders.
So this whole scene, this attack on Radon, this is our very first taste of this universe. But, and this is important, it's not just some random action sequence. Nope, it's a very carefully chosen first step into a much, much bigger story.
So why start right here with this specific attack? Well, it's all about establishing what the creators are calling the visual DNA of their universe. Think of it like a fingerprint, you know? It immediately sets the visual style, the serious tone, and the incredibly high stakes for absolutely everything that's going to come next.
Okay, so let's pull back from that single moment of conflict and look at the bigger picture. We've seen a little bit of the what, but what exactly is the Robojit universe?
And that's a fantastic question, right? Is it a movie, a book, a new video game? Well, the answer is actually a whole lot more ambitious than any one of those things.
Robojit and the Sand Planet is what's known as a global transmedia project. Now, that might sound a little fancy, but all it really means is that it's one gigantic story, but instead of just being told in one way, it's going to unfold across a whole bunch of different platforms. So, for example, you might watch the feature film, and then you could dive way deeper into a character's backstory by reading a graphic novel. And then you could experience a huge key event through an animated series. Each part works on its own, but when you put them all together, they create one massive, incredibly rich universe.
And this isn't just about spaceships and laser blasts. At its very heart, this story is digging into some huge ideas. We're talking epic world building, the intersection of science and spirituality, and of course, those classic heroic myths, all wrapped up in a grand adventure.
But here's what makes this project so fascinating. It isn't just the story they're telling, it's how they're telling it. And this is where Robojit is really breaking new ground.
Just check out this quote from the project leader, an evolving creative ecosystem. That phrase right there is the key. This isn't some finished product that's locked away in a vault. No, it's designed to be a living, breathing world that actually grows and changes over time.
This slide really breaks down the difference. On the left, you've got the traditional way of doing things, right? Everything's top secret, gate kept by a studio, and then bam, it's released all at once. But the Robojit model on the right, it's the complete opposite. They are building this universe out in the open, making their work public for fans and partners to see as it all comes together.
So how in the world are they pulling this off? Well, they're using modern tools to make it happen. That means using emerging tech, like AI, to help visualize the world really quickly. And by sharing all of this stuff publicly, they're not just crossing their fingers and hoping an audience shows up later. They are building a community from day one.
Okay, so we've seen the first glimpse and we get the unique process behind it. So what does the future actually hold for this evolving franchise?
Well, they've got a pretty clear plan. Step 1, establish that visual DNA with the attack scene we saw. Check. Next up, they're going to introduce new characters, like spiritual hermits, to expand the world. And all of this is building towards the grand reveal of the hero himself, Robojit.
And all this brings us to one final, huge thought. As audiences, we all want more connection, more involvement with the stories we absolutely love. So this project poses a really fascinating question. Is this kind of transparent, real-time, community-first way of creating, is this the future of how blockbuster universes are going to be built? I guess only time will tell.